Hi guys, and welcome to today's task. For today's task, we're gonna be doing a fun project. Sorry about the echo in here as we're starting to clear this area out. It's gonna be echoey. For today's task, we are going to be removing this non-load bearing wall. I repeat, this is a non-load bearing wall. This wall has no structural means or needs for this house. All it was for decoration and to make this room feel a little more secluded. We're getting rid of it. It's gotta go. I can't stand it. I want this room to feel huge, and it already does by opening this up. So I'm gonna show you the proper way to take this wall down. A few things we need to make note of. There is live power running through this wall. There are light switches here. There's an outlet there. There's another outlet down there. And this is the remains of the thermostat. This is going to get moved to this wall, but we do need to take care of these wires. We need to shut the power off, not only here, but at the circuit breaker, and we need to double verify that it has been turned off. If you're wondering if you have power to an outlet, you need to buy a tool. It is called a tick tracer, and I will put a link for one of these down in the description below. This one is possibly the simplest one on the market that I've ever seen. It's also my favorite. There are more high-tech ones. I don't like them as well. This one can take an abuse, and it's just really simple to use. In order to use a tick tracer, you put the tick tracer against both sides of the wire. If it glows red constantly while holding it there, you have power live there. There are two options for turning power off on this. I can go through this breaker one by one and find out which breaker turns off the power to those outlets. Or I can do it with one swoop. I can turn the main breaker off, and now the entire house should be powerless. But we'll verify. I'm not getting any reading on any of these, which I was. So now I know that my switch is completely turned off. I need to find out where all of this wire is going to and coming from. I know that some of these switches I really want to move to different locations, but for now I'm just going to cut them and give me the slack that I need to take this wall down, and then I'll move the wire to where it needs to go. Because I know that this power is off, I'm going to cut this one. And I don't want to keep any of those parts. They're old, junky. I'm going to replace all of those. I've confirmed that these are off as well, so I can go ahead and cut these ones. One of the key tools to any demolition project is a Sawzall. I am a fan of the corded Sawzalls so I don't run out of battery. I've had battery operated ones and I've ran out at times where I need to keep the project moving, and that's really bothersome. So I prefer corded. Also, I use the demolition blades, and I will leave a link for both the saw and the blades in the description down below. I like to start out by cutting at the bottom connection of the wall so that I can cut through the nails. Then, when the boards are all free, I can grab them, rock them back and forth, and they'll slip off of the nails from the ceiling. The wires were cut, but still tacked to some of the boards, so I did have to feed them through as I pulled the studs off. Then it's a matter of prying up the bottom board and then the top board. The easy part of removing a load-bearing wall is done. Honestly, the demolition's the slickest part. Now I need to figure out where all these wires were going to. I know some of these went to light switches outside, and I think even to third-party switches, like a three-way switch somewhere in the room. So that's a fun thing to do. The next part is we have to actually fill in this. If we're going to use this existing hardwood floor, we have to match that depth here and then match it piece by piece. So we have to repair this as well. So while it is simple, it's something that's totally, doable. There is repair work that you will almost always have to do and fix and think about. But do I like the fact that now this room is completely full circle and I don't have a silly wall there anymore? I love it. On the initial walkthrough, you'd walk in and you were in such a tight hallway already. Now, when I walk in, I have an open view of this entire room. I don't feel cut off, and you're welcomed into the entire home. That's the feeling I wanted to create in here, was get rid of that wall. I do want to save this lumber because where we are taking out walls, we are going to be adding things, and you never know when you need that lumber. So Cody's got a job now to pull all the nails out of this. Thank you guys so much for watching today's task and helping me remove this wall and making this room complete. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified every time I put up a video, hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button. And also check out the links down below for the tools that I used Also, thank you so much for your guys' comments and for the conversation that we can have back and forth. If you guys know any tips or tricks that you guys like to use, put them down in the comments. I will read them. Bonnie even reads them. And if you have suggestions for opportunities for tasks, put those down there as well. I've got dust in my eye. So with that, I'm gonna close today's task. We'll see you guys next time. For today's task, power, trusty dusty, let's see. If you're, oh, dang it. One of the key tools demolition project, and that's the